Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Swahili Nation, Swahili to the world. Asali, she is finally back. Asali, yes. Where have you been?
Yes, I've always been here, y'all. It's just that I haven't been appearing in front of you.
Yes.
I've always been here. I've always been reading your comments. I've always been seeing you guys.
Well, it's
from
not
afar.
It's not good to see you.
Somebody has grudges against somebody.
But it's all good. It's all good, guys. Welcome back. If you're new to this channel, don't hesitate to subscribe, turn on the notification button, follow us on social media. All the details are down here below. Asali, anything you want to learn in Swahili today?
What is asa?
And Happy New Year, everybody! Sorry, I cut you out.
It's okay. I got used to it. Anyways, what is a surprise in Swahili?
Surprise?
Yes.
Surprise is mshangao.
Mshangao.
But you cannot use that. We just use surprise, the same word. You cannot say mshangao. It sounds really weird. We use the same word in English, surprise, yeah.
Then why does this word exist?
Yeah, it's just, because every word exists. You can make any kind of word you want.
That's true.
Alright guys, we're coming back to do reaction on Somali. 10 surprising facts about Somalia part 1, alright? I've done reaction on This is Somalia, and we also have done 2 different episodes of This is Somalia, and now we want to find out about more surprising facts about Somalia, so
definitely.
Yeah,
Somalia, officially called the Federal Republic of Somalia, is a country located in the Horn of Africa.
Exactly.
It is bordered by Ethiopia to the west, the Gulf of Aden to the north, the Somali Sea to the east, and Kenya to the southwest.
That's what's up.
Somalia is well known for its outstanding scenery as well as its beautiful people.
Dang.
So in this video, we will be talking about 10 surprising facts about Somalia. How's it going, FTD Facts family? It's your girl, Rawan Hidafa, coming back at you with another...
That's what I'm talking about. You guys are so beautiful. And, let me just say this. In 2021, I promise you guys to express my feelings a lot. Guys, I love you so much. I love you, Somalia. You guys, you're amazing. Thank you for becoming part of Swahili Nation.
Nakupenda.
Sana. Let me know that in Somali in the comments.
One of your favorite videos. Before I get started with the video though, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if you happen to be from Somalia. And as always, make sure to watch the whole video to find out the most surprising fact about Somalia. So, the first surprising fact about Somalia is that the camel in Somalia is actually so important to the Somali people. More important than you think actually, because it's one of the most widely recognized symbols in Somalia. This is because the camel provides meat, milk, transportation, income, and status for those who own one in Somalia.
Wait,
see.
meat? You eat camel?
Meat and means of transportation.
Yes, but...
Well, did you say meat?
Yeah, they
I thought she said means of transportation, not meat.
Really?
Yeah, it's very important because it provides like means of transportation. I don't know if they eat camel. Guys, let us know. Do you guys eat camel?
Because I
No,
know in the Jeju Island people eat horse as
really?
well. Yeah. So.
That horse, that Jeju Island, that Korea. Korea, they eat everything.
No, hold on a second, man.
You guys, you eat everything,
Wow.
Even dogs.
Okay, back in the days, yes.
Oh,
back in the days.
But no, you have dogs restaurant. It's not something like to feel ashamed of. I mean, China, they eat even kids, so.
And monkey brain.
Meow meow. So you guys, you eat cockroach too,
Every country has its own perks. No, we don't eat cockroach.
No, those on the street is not cockroach.
No.
They kind of look like cockroach, right?
If it falls off over there accidentally, yeah, maybe.
The importance of the camel is also evident in Somali oral traditions. One famous Somali poet, Syed Maximid Abdali Sazan, states that a she-camel is a mother to him who owns it, whereas a he-camel is the artery on which hangs life itself.
Dang.
The practical uses of the camel have been described by Somalis in their extensive oral poetry, handed down through generations from father to son. It ultimately forms a complete literary tradition composed of poems, proverbs, metaphors, and tales of wisdom. Another surprising fact about Somalia that not many people are aware of is that the Somali coastline is actually one of the longest coastlines on Africa's mainland. Somalia's coastline, which stretches over 3,333 kilometers, consists of the Gulf of Aden to the north, the Gaddafi Channel to the northeast, and the Somali Sea to the east. The coastline plays a major role in maintaining the economy of the country by fishing and trade, as all other fields of economy are not very productive. The fact that a number 4a is that there are a number of outstanding forests and savannas in Somalia. Although Somalia is known for its hot weather, there's actually surprisingly many beautiful waterfalls in Somalia. These waterfalls are otherwise known as the Lamadaya
waterfall.
And are located in the Kalmadao mountain range in the northern Sanaj region of Somaliland. The meaning of the word in the Afro-Asiatic Somali language is not to be looked at, which refers to the waterfall's steep incline atop a high hill. The nearest town to Lamadaya is Ulhid, which is situated towards the Red Sea coast. These places are very beautiful and it's very unique to see them. At fact number 7 is the Civil War.
This is a lot of information.
Exactly, that's
in Somalia.
Stuff.
The Civil War in Somalia has been going on for over a decade, and Somalia has descended into civil war after the overthrow of its dictator, Mohammed Siad Barre, in 1991. Since that time, although there has been progress, the government of Somalia is not exactly where everyone wants it to be, as it still has never had an effective central government. In the absence of a central government, Somalia became a failed state. The UN then withdrew in 1995, having incurred significant...
Guys, please be careful to not get too political about this section.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we're not here for political things.
Yes.
And that's why one of the things that I'm having hard time is that some of people, they kind of like attack me because when I do reactions from Somalia, sometimes some of the songs, they're from different locations, like those artists. Some of them, they're like in another area, which other people they kind of call like Somaliland. Other people say Somalis in Kenya, Somalis in Ethiopia, and things like that. All those information we have no idea. Like for me, I don't know. The only thing I see is when I write on Google like Somalia music, they just come all the music. So I'm just doing something that I don't really know the details. That this artist is from this location. This artist, I have no idea with that. So I just hope you guys will understand that I'm just trying to support, Somalia in general, because that's what I know. I don't know all those small details.
So please don't take it into hard feelings because it's really not worth it if you do. Remember, we're trying to spread
love and peace out. That's why we do.
Casualties, but no central authority had yet been reestablished. After the collapse of the central government, there was some return to customary and religious law in most regions. Though the fact that Somalia is one of the countries currently suffering a humanitarian crisis may not be too surprising to people, not many people know that the extent to which that is true. Somalia actually faces a humanitarian crisis with more than 2 million people threatened by severe hunger. A further 3 billion people are uncertain of their next meal, as research shows. This emergency comes 2 years after the threat of a major disaster in the unstable East.
For me, I don't like this kind of facts. I mean, why do you have to put this kind of fact about Somalia?
About poverty?
No, this is not the fact about, like, when you're talking about fact about Somalia, talk about things that they can actually...
Intriguing.
Exactly. Because this kind of information, this kind of information, this is what people, they always say, but if you go there, this information, she read from the Google, from the internet, they read from the internet, but when you go there, maybe things are different. It's not the way she says right here. So no hard feelings, but when you're talking about facts about the country like Somalia or any country in Africa, then you better talk about the better side of it, because the negative side of Africa is all over internet.
There's
like everybody think, they have already a stereotype about it. You know what I'm saying? So
AKA the poverty
African state was averted by timely aid from the international community. Experts describe this crisis as a climate emergency and say communities are still struggling to recover from the lengthy drought that ended in 2017. Another surprising fact that most people don't know about Somalia is that the ancient rock paintings dating back 5,000 years have been found in the northern part of Somalia, otherwise known as Laskeel Complex, which are cave formations on the rural outskirts of Hargeisa, Somaliland, contains some of the earliest rock paintings on the continent. The Laskeel cave paintings are thought to be some of the most vivid rock art in Africa. Among other things, they depict cattle in ceremonial robes accompanied by humans, who are believed to have been inhabitants of the region. The necks of the cattle are embellished with a kind of plastron, and some of the cattle are also portrayed wearing decorative robes. Besides long-horned cattle, the rock art also shows an image of a domesticated dog, several paintings of
camels.
Yeah, what about the camels?
No, you
Why
can
just
ask
the cattle?
People that will let
Canidae, as well as a giraffe. The site is also excellently preserved due to the location of these paintings. Another fact that most people don't know about Somalia is that more than half of the residents of Somalia are actually self-employed. They are farmers, herders, and independent business owners. Wherever Somali people find...
Salute to that. These are kind of facts we need to know. You know what I'm saying? Even me, I didn't know about this.
Self-sufficient.
Peace, they easily establish business and flourish. You can find successful Somali business communities in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Ethiopia. Not many people know that the national animal for Somalia is the Panthera pardus, otherwise known as the leopard. The leopard is one of the 5 extant species in the genus Panthera, a member of the Felidae. It occurs in a wide range of sub-Saharan Africa and small parts of Western and Central Asia on the Indian subcontinent.
Serious?
That's amazing.
Serious?
National animal, man. I think every country in Africa they have their national animal. For us, we have big 5, but one of the national symbol is giraffe. Giraffe. That's the national symbol.
Wow.
Continent to Southeast and East Asia, and unsurprisingly, this includes the country of Somalia. Another thing that not many people are aware of is that the country of Somalia is well known for its poets. Somalia has long built the oral tradition of storytelling and poetry, which has successfully been passed from one generation to the next. These stories and poems were later written down around the 20th century. Their poetry was usually about politics, history, philosophy, and praises. Notable Somali poets include Syed Muhammad, Abdullah Hassan, and his contemporaries such as Garad Farah, Raj Ugas, and Ismail Mary. It also features later generation poets like Muhammad Ibrahim Warsami, Abdullahi Sultan Tim Adey, Abdul Qadir Hirsi, and Abdullah Muhammad Isi Sangu. Last fact about Somalia. So while most African countries have ethnically diverse populations, Somalia is one of the continent's most ethnically homogeneous nations. 85% of the country's population comprises of ethnic Somalis, and they are mainly found in northern Somalia. The ethnic minorities are primarily in the southern part of the country and include the Bantus, Ethiopians, Arabs, Persians, and Europeans, including French and Italian people. Okay guys, that's all I have for you for this episode. Somalia is a country full of rich history, and although they've had a few dark times, the country's people always unite to overcome adversity together.
As I said, for me, I'm gonna say this again, that if you ask anyone about Africa, everybody has different stereotypes, right? I've told you this story over and over. The last time I brought my friends to Tanzania, and they were surprised when they got there. They're like, oh, is this Tanzania? Because the image that they were thinking of Tanzania, they thought maybe everybody don't have shoes, there's no food, there's no rice. Somebody was asking me that, I want to go to Tanzania, do you guys have rice? And I was like, what the heck? Get out of here, don't even ask. I wanted to beat the heck of that girl, but then I didn't. I turned that anger into Swahili nation, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not that girl, don't get it.
To bring,
it's not me.
She's one of them. She was looking down on Africa. So I turned that anger. They're gonna misunderstand. Of course, no, they love you. I turned that anger into Swahili nation, and the reason why I wanted to bring awareness, and I've spoke this in the national television when I was there. One video, I hope I'll show you guys one day. But today, when I look at videos like this, 10 surprising facts about Somalia. Are you kidding me? Surprising facts, and then you're talking about poverty? Surprising facts? I mean, I'm not a hater, but surprising fact is something that people, they don't know. Something that will surprise you when you know, right? If you talk about poverty, nobody will be surprised because that's the stereotype about Africa. Everybody think that way, but that's not the truth of everything. There's another side of the coin. And all those things, maybe they happened like 50 years ago or something.
Even though it may be a fact, I think it should be carefully...
It's not surprising fact.
Like, yeah, it should be carefully assorted together and then, you know, take the ones that are actually surprising, because already Africa as a whole continent has a big stereotype due to pornography. Poverty. No, what is it called? Poverty pornography, yes.
Yeah, so you're right. It's poverty pornography.
Yeah. And I mentioned that because that supports the stereotype of Africa as a whole continent even more so regarding their economic status. Because that's not everything about them. You know? And as guys, like, people who support Swahili Nation, you have a really good heart, we understand that, and we know that because, man, no matter where you're from, we're still all human beings, you know?
I got mad at that fact. Anyways, guys, because this is my passion. This is something that I got mad even when I got here to Korea. But anyways, guys, I appreciate for you stopping by, and leave your comment in the below section. Let us know what you think. But all in all, guys, don't hesitate to subscribe, turn on the notification button, and follow us on social media. All the details are down here below. Anyway, until next time, guys, Swahili Nation.
Swahili to the world.
Don't forget to love one another and spread peace wherever you are. You're out of here.